Hey Cancer, this is Perrymore Tarot's daily reading for January 8th, 2025. This is for Cancer. Last shuffle here for Cancer. Let's see what's going on. So we have some new beginnings, luck, great gratitude, decrease. You're not going to need to focus so much on being grateful for the small things anymore. A lot of times when you are experiencing a huge increase of luck, they're showing big luck for you. You're not going to have to push so hard to say, I'm grateful for my, I woke up this morning, I'm breathing today, the pain isn't as bad, or I'm not coughing as much, or I'm not this as much. There's something about you getting up and realizing that you're healing or you're healed. You need time to yourself. I will say that the hermit is here, but the hermit is calling out to you, meditating, needing, if you need answers to something, especially if you're starting to overthink, think negatively, meditate. Time to be by yourself. Go isolate, go sit somewhere, take a drive. Okay, you need to do something fun. Watermelon may be important to you, the scent or the fruit or the color, the watermelon color itself, or something here is important to to, or the candy flavor is something, some flavor of it. They're bringing that up, and I don't know why. I'm smelling it too. It's very funny, but yeah, you got to tell yourself you're pure magic every chance you get. Tell, I'm just pure magic. I am just pure magic. Just continuously say that, because I'm seeing you being extremely lucky. I wonder if the Wheel of Fortune's somewhere around here, because I'm telling you, no, nope. But I'm seeing it here. You need to listen to your intuition and connect to it. A lot of that has to do with meditation. When the hermit has fallen out, so this tells me very strongly that it's important for you to meditate. A lot of us, we highlight prayer, confirmations, all of that, right? But that is about telling the universe, spirit, the creator, whoever you ascribe to, you're speaking to this being, or this energy. You're giving of yourself. But a lot of times what we don't do is meditate to listen to the answer, and the answer comes through intuition. It comes through not just meditation, but sometimes solitude, sometimes self-introspection, just sitting and giving yourself some space to take things in. A lot of times we set our intentions, we speak our affirmations, we pray, and that's when we're in times of turmoil and trouble. But we don't sit long enough for the answer to come. What should I do? And allow it to come in, right? There's a lot of things you can do to meditate. Meditation doesn't always mean you sit there and you chant or such, but for a lot of us, this could be taking a nice bath, listening to some binaural beats, which it would be 528 hertz, 432. There's a lot of different ones. There's 888. There's so many of them, right? So many different frequencies to actually hone in on, or listen to. There, therein lies therein lies your increase. I'm sorry for the space of time, for not speaking, but I'm feeling that you have some level of financial increase coming towards you. You really need to look into where your midheaven sign is. What is governing your midheaven, or as some say, part of fortune. You need to look into that, because with great gratitude you have Nine of Wands, Six of Swords, Five of Pentacles, and Ten of Pentacles. What you're walking away from is having to keep trudging through something. Always, you have to rob Peter to pay Paul. For some of you, others of you, this would be the energy of worrying about, am I working hard enough, and did I put in enough hours at work to get the pay that I need? That this is, how am I balancing my work life and my home life, or how am I balancing my budget versus my my livelihood. Some of us are in this space of exhaustion. I apologize for the long pauses. It's just I've never felt this one quite like this. It's time for peace now. You may have felt like you've been through a war, and it's time for peace. The decrease with the Two of Swords and the Ten of Swords is things out of your control ending, a lot of sorrow out of your control, separations from people that really mattered. That if you were given a choice, it would be so hard. If you, these are the type of people or the types of things in your life that if someone was like, these are like Libran questions. I have to say that because Libra is so heavy here, right? And I don't know if you've ever dealt with like I've had I used to be a teacher when I was very young, like I was in my 20s and 30s, and I was very into astrology, so I knew their birthdays, and I'd be like, oh, there goes the Libras over there and the signs over there. But the Libra children always asked me impossible situations. Would you rather take a bath in worms, or would you rather eat scorpions? They would always ask me something that I'd be like, ew and ew every time. Or if you have two children and they're both falling out of the sky and you can only save one, which one would you save? I kid you not, these are the questions they ask me. And I feel that that has been your situation, sort of in a nutshell. Either I do something I really don't want to do, or I do something I really don't want to do. I don't want to do either. It's such a hard choice. Um, that decrease is that your stresses are going to start to alleviate. I'm seeing the angel numbers 9999, so 9999 quad nines, which they say big luck. So I mean, if you got cash for it, or lottery or something, play it. I would say, but this is a call to you. Angels are giving you some. If you see this, right, this is about them wanting you to take stock of your accomplishments and to also look at how you got there. Pay attention to how you got there. It's a reminder to maintain optimism and drive towards your goals, which is that Nine of Wands energy. They want you to maintain your momentum, Nine of Wands energy, right? And the Ten of Pentacles is like, this is what your reputation is. You got to keep going, because you know, for one, when I tell you that the meditation brings answers here, that energy of you need to listen and connect to your intuition. The powers of heaven, the powers of the universe, they're behind you, they're backing you. That's what's got me so quiet. I apologize. You've got the backing of something bigger than, it's like everything. This is an energy of needing to know that you've truly made it. You may not feel like you have. This is a number of like culmination. They want you to look at the lessons you've learned. The fact that you've learned them is an accomplishment in and of itself. Look at everything that you understand. Look at where you are. Your worries will be falling away soon. The healing light, I cannot make this up. Knight of Swords, King of Swords. So this healing light is about calling attention to what you're saying when you're going through the throes of what the heck is going on in my life. Be careful with your words. Your words are pure magic. The only reminder I could say to remind yourself to be careful what you say is you should start off with saying, I am pure magic. Therefore, I'm not going to say, what do some people say when they're going through drama or craziness? Of course, of course, that's my life. Of course, it can't happen for me, or weird thing. You know how we say some weird stuff? Like, I remember at one point, it was very it was common or a trend to kind of speak black magic on our lives. F my life and this, that, and the third. You remember that phrase, that trend? I don't know if that's something that was popular, but there was a period of time where that was something I kept hearing from people. And I'd be like, really? That's what you say. Some of the thing, the healing light is about realizing you have to speak life into your existence. You are the breath, which means that what you say is vital to your life. It's vital to your luck, vital to your increase, your fortune. You got to be careful with your words. I'm not sure that that's what you would say, but you might be saying some self deprecating stuff and you don't realize you're doing it. Like, well, I am me. Therefore, obviously, I'm not going to ever have this or that in my life. You got to be very cautious. You have so much luck coming towards you, you cannot afford to speak death over your life or speak poverty over your life or hard work, suffering, strife, exhaustion. You can't afford to say that is what it's going to be from here on out. You can't afford this, man. Don't do that. You have status quo. This is the people around you. They are miserable and sad, and they're happy to be miserable and sad. That's the sad part. Look at all this sad. It's like we're just so happy to be sad. Like they're good in bad situations. They're comfortable in it. There was this meme going around during COVID where I used to laugh about it because I always laughed at everything. But during COVID, that was before I even started this, right? I was on my way to doing this, but there was a meme going around where all these people, everyone was like losing their businesses, losing money, losing profit, and then of course all the scams came out, right? The PPP loans and all that funny money stuff going on. But the meme said, oh gosh, these people are new rich, nouveau, or they're new rich, whereas I'm old rich. You know what I'm saying? I mean generationally poor. They're not new rich, but they're new poor, right? We have experience in this. This doesn't bother us, kind of vibe. It was funny, and I'm messing it up. I'm ruining the joke, but it was so funny to me because I was like, yeah, I've been kind of doing the same thing. I've been clipping coupons and bargain shopping for all my adult life. So this is not really killing me here, and it's actually better because they have programs to help save you from some of the stuff that you're going through. And there's been a lot of pardons for some of our debt and holds on the interest to being charged and things of that nature. So there you have it. But um, these are people that you may be around that's that way. It's a joke, but they actually do believe that I've been suffering all my life. This is nothing to me. And so they're happy in it, or they found some kind of comfort and discomfort. And so that's the people around you. They're just used to being in turmoil. They're used to being overworked, underpaid. They're used to feeling like they need to escape their situation. They're used to sabotaging it by saying negative things over their life. And so this is a new beginning for you. They want you to embrace this new beginning, embrace the luck coming towards you. Look into your midheaven part of fortune to see what the increase is or how you can manifest increase in your life. What would that mean for you? And also the midheaven and part of fortune, that also has a big part to play in your fortune as far as where you live, right? It depends on the usually there's a sign in that part of your chart, but that sign, what planet governs that aspect of your chart, foretells where you would have the most fortune, and that would be like location wise. So that's also important. Make sure you're speaking into your life fortune, understanding that you are pure magic, which means that what you say is ambitious. Look at this ambitious Knight of Swords, very ambitious knight. That's the one that's like, this is the truth. Dun, 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 dun. Here I got this, I've got the scroll, and this is what it says. Therefore, what say you, man? Kind of vibe. And so that your words take flight immediately. They're on their way with their sword drawn. Like, I dare you to refute what Cancer has said. You need to make sure that you're saying the right things about your life, and understand that you need to have fun, or speak fun into your life. That start to speak about some of the things you wanted as a child as well. They're throwing that out here. Watermelon, the scent or the flavor And I can't really think of what else I saw here. Yeah, healing, meditate, listen to the answers, listen to what you need to know. You are going to be getting some intuitive nudges. And I already know you're very intuitive, so that's a no-brainer. But you could be dealing with a Virgo here. Main sign is Virgo. We have Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, or Pisces, another Cancer, or a Scorpio. So you could be a Gemini, Cancer cusp. You could be dealing with a Libra, Scorpio cusp, or a Virgo, Libra cusp. We also have Aquarius, Pisces cusp. If you're not dealing with those signs, which you don't have to be, those signs could also be in your chart. If you'd like to book a personal reading with me, my links are on my page. Peace, love, and light. Take care.